Hello traders, this is Miss Put Options where my website can best be accessed through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome. My website is www.missputoptions.com. Today I'm going to do a recap of my Priceline trade that I placed on yesterday, which was 5/8/2014. And I showed a trade to you regarding Priceline and its announcement of earnings live as soon as the stock market opened, where I gained exactly $3,460 in a matter of, I believe, 53 minutes. Now, today is 5/9/2014, and the reason why I'm doing this recap is because if some of you believe that this was a fluke or a one-hit wonder, I'm just letting you know that is not the case. So I'm going to show you why this wasn't a fluke, and I'm going to show you why you can make this type of money within the stock market. Now, first we're looking at a chart of Priceline, and the date we're going to be looking at is Friday, is expiration Friday. I did not place this trade. And the reason why I didn't place this trade is a silly reason, but I will tell it to you anyway. The day and the age of the computer has made some traders, including myself, a little bit on the lazy side where we don't analyze things on our own. And instead of going with my first gut impression, I went with the impression of a so-called reliable trading platform that I will not name at this particular point. So I am over my headache because this particular trading platform told me not to place this Priceline trade, even though my mind and my gut and my chart analysis was telling me something different. So I became a lazy trader today, and I didn't place the trade based off of what this particular trading platform was telling me. And by no means am I talking about the Thinkorswim platform, which is associated with TD Ameritrade, because I love this platform, and this is the platform that we're looking at. So this is expiration Friday, and as you can see, is expiration Friday down here. The stock market opens roughly about 6:30. As you can see, the time is changing here at the bottom. And if we scroll right up to about the 6:30 mark, we can see that the stock roughly opened at 1110.44, which I don't think that's the correct opening price. This thing is kind of tedious. You have to kind of toggle back and forth. But we can see at 6:30 where Priceline was. And if I would have bought a call buy to open, as you can see, the stock went all the way up to what, 37? Yeah. Uh, Probably not quite 37, but it went all the way up. So I'm sitting here watching this as this other particular trading platform is telling me not to do it, not to place the trade, and Miss Put Options listen to the other trading platform. So I'm going to pause this video for one quick second, and I'm going to show you the big error that I made by not placing the trade. But like I say, you cannot win them all, but at least I did not lose any money. So I'm going to put this video on hold for one second, and I'm going to show you guys some amazing math, because I don't want you to think that this is a one-hit wonder process that I'm showing you. So if you hold on one second, I'm going to show you some interesting math concerning this increase from when the stock opened to when the stock closed. All right, if you hold on one second. All right, so I am back, and now we're looking at a recap of Priceline. Now, on yesterday, which was 5/8/2014, the low for Priceline for that particular day was 1,096, and the high for Priceline for that particular day was 1,150. and this is what I got out of the trade at 1,150. So I rode the trade out all the way from about 1,096 all the way to 1,150 using one contract, 100 shares, and that gave me a profit of $3,460 in a matter of 53 minutes. Okay, so the following day, the next day, it looks like Priceline was doing the same exact thing. However, Mrs. Put Options decided to take the advice of a trading platform which will remain nameless. And on 5/9/2014, it looks like the same thing was happening with Priceline, but I decided to go with not my own knowledge. I decided to go with the knowledge of this particular trading platform, and I'm not going to say the name of the platform. Well, anyway, the low for the day was $1,111.52, and the high was $1,138.46. And as you can see, Mrs. Put Options, Mrs. Smarty Pants is this at this point. I did not place this particular trade. So let's do some math. So on 5/8/2014, the difference between my low and my high, which was 1,096 minus 1,150, is a difference of 54 points. Now, if we take the low and the high of the ninth, 5/9/2014, the difference between the low and the high, which was 1,111.52 minus 1,138.46, that is a difference of 26.9. So you might as well round that up to 27. That's a 27-point difference, okay? So if we take this 27-point difference of today, which is 5/9, as I mentioned here, and Mrs. Smarty Pants, aka Mrs. Put Options, decided not to place the trade on. If you take that difference, which is, we said we rounded the 26.9 up to 27. We take the 27-point difference and we multiply that by 2. That will give us 54-point difference, which is the same difference of yesterday. All right? So if we take half of this gain, which was the difference up from yesterday, which was $3,460, and we divided it by 2, because now, as you can see on today, 5/9, if I would have placed a trade, I would have got half of this difference, half of this gain. So half of this gain would have been $1,730, not quite in a 53-minute time frame. It would have been more or less maybe a couple of hours of time frame, but my grand total in 2 days would have been the 3,460 plus half of that difference, which was the 1,000, which would have been, shall I say, 1,730, and that would have been $5,190, and not even 2 days, because my first trade only lasted 53 minutes. And I'm not really sure at what point Priceline actually got up to $1,138.46. It might have taken several hours. I'm really not sure. But instead of having a gain sitting here in my pajamas, because I do work night shift, I did not have a gain because I decided to go with the thoughts of a trading platform. So the moral to the story is, um, use as many tools as you can in order to evaluate where the stock is going to be. Do not use a whole lot of emotions in order to trade. Sometimes you're going to have to let trades pass you by, which I did in this particular instance, which I'm having some regrets about. But I just want to share with you guys. By no means is this a one hit wonder. And on Monday, even though earnings is over for Priceline, on Monday, and let me see what Monday's date is. Monday will be 5/12/2014. You best believe Miss Put Options is going to be up bright and early to see what Priceline is doing in case this happens for yet a third time. All right? So I just wanted to share with you these two trades, and I'm letting you know that this is not a fluke, that this can happen, and it often does happen around earnings seasons. I could buy a call when I thought the stock was going to go up. I could buy a put when I thought the stock was going to go down, or I could have done a iron condor. And these are the three things that I will be teaching you uh, in my intermediate course, which will begin sometime in June. So I will keep you guys updated as far as when those classes will begin. I'm going to try to keep the classes as short as possible. I would hope that you would first take my beginner's course. However, it's not altogether necessary to take my beginner's course, but it will be helpful in order for you to build a foundation. I know some of you guys just want to get in there, jump in there, and start making money, and that's fine too. However, I just want to let you know if you register for my class, that what I am showing you is a teaching atmosphere. We will only be talking about paper trades, and I will be demonstrating and not making any recommendations during the whole entire tutorials. So again, I just wanted to show you and give you a recap of what I could have gained today. I missed out on a great opportunity, but this was a learning opportunity for myself to really look at all the technical tools that are offered on the Thinkorswim platform. You really don't have to go outside of Thinkorswim platform to figure when to get in and out of the trade. But Ms. Put Options decided to be a little bit on the smart side and pick the lazy way out. And because of this, I missed out on an additional $1,730 that I could have made in my pajamas sitting on the computer. All right, you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. And again, my website is www.missputoptions.com, where you can access my website best through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome.